I need to be honest with you. The fear of losing you consumes me. It's as if a flame burns everything inside me. I try to control it, try not to let it show, but the truth is that every detail, every tiny thing that involves you makes me think, what if I lose you? It's not a lack of trust in you, it's in me. It's this absurd love that I feel, this immense wanting that makes me lose control. Sometimes it seems like you are the only thing that really matters in my life, and just the idea of not having you anymore makes me feel an emptiness that I can't even explain. I'm here, trying to deal with this, because you are worth everything. I just wanted you to know that behind this jealousy, there is a love that hurts because it is so strong. I can't turn off these thoughts. Sometimes it's a message you receive and take a long time to respond to, or a simple liked that you leave on a random photo. It might seem silly, I know, and I hate myself for thinking this way. I hate myself for not being able to simply trust, for not being able to just let it flow. But the truth is, I feel small. I feel too fragile next to everything that you represent to me. You are everything I've always wanted, more than I could ever dream of, and that scares me. I keep looking at you, thinking about how lucky I am to have someone like you, and the very next second, that stupid thought comes, why would someone like you be with someone like me? I hate thinking this way. I hate that this fear makes me lose my peace. I hate that this feeling ends up weighing on both of us, but it's because I love you too much, maybe even more than I should. I love you so much that sometimes it feels like I breathe you. Every minute I am away, my mind goes far too, imagining 1,000 things I didn't even want to imagine. I don't want you to think that I don't trust you. It's not that. I trust you. You've never given me a reason to think otherwise, but the problem is me. It's like something inside me can't accept that someone like you would truly choose me. Sometimes the pain isn't the fear of you betraying me. It's the fear that one day you'll wake up and realize that I'm not enough, that you deserve more. And I see this in the small details. Every look you give to someone, every smile that escapes, no matter how innocent it is, hits me like an arrow. It's as if everything is a threat, not because you do anything wrong, but because my mind creates a million possibilities that haunt me. I try to hide this. I try to hold it in because I don't want to suffocate you with the weight of my jealousy. I know this can hurt. I know no one likes to feel they are being watched or judged all the time. I don't want to be that person. I don't want you to feel trapped or limited by me. But sometimes my heart betrays me. Sometimes insecurity speaks louder than reason. I just wish I were stronger. I wish I could look at you, see how much you love me, and accept it without question. I wish I could surrender to this love without fear holding me back. But the truth is, I'm afraid of losing what we have because what we have is everything to me. You are the first person who made me feel complete, the first person who truly saw who I am and still decided to stay. That scares me because I know how rare it is to find someone like that. Someone who makes the world seem less cruel, less empty. But at the same time, that certainty makes me live on high alert. It makes me fear that, at any moment, I could lose you. Maybe this comes from things I've experienced before, from wounds I didn't even know still existed. Maybe it's because deep down I've never felt deserving of something as good as your love. I don't want this to push you away. I know jealousy can be suffocating. I know that sometimes it feels like I'm casting a shadow over what should be just light between us. I don't want you to feel like I don't trust you, or that I'm not confident in what we have. On the contrary, it's because I value what we have so much that I end up getting lost in this feeling. You are the most important thing in my life, and the fear of losing this, it is almost unbearable. It's as if a part of me knows that without you, everything would lose its meaning. That's why sometimes I hold on too tightly, because letting go a little scares me to death. But I promise that I am trying. I'm trying to be better, to be someone you deserve, someone who knows how to love without fear, without holding on too tightly, without weighing you down. Because you deserve light love, beautiful love, love that makes you happy, that makes you feel free and not trapped. I know that sometimes my fear overflows. I know that I make mistakes, but everything I do, even my mistakes, comes from the immense love I feel for you. I just wish I could be good enough. Be someone you look at and think, I want to stay here forever. I want to learn to trust myself more so that these ghosts don't invade what we have. I want to learn to calm this anxiety, this voice in my head that insists on telling me that one day you will leave me. Because I know that it is wrong. I see how much you love me. I see it in your gestures, in your words, in the way you stay by my side when the world collapses. I know that you are my safe harbor. I just need to learn to be yours too, without weight, without doubts, without fears. I just wanted you to know that when jealousy speaks louder, it is not speaking for me. It is speaking for my fear, for my love that sometimes becomes too big to fit inside me. I love you more than any words could explain, and all I want is to learn to love in a way that makes you feel light, safe, and happy, because you deserve the best of me, and that's what I want to give you. Just don't give up on me, please. I'm trying. For you, for us, because what we have is worth more than any insecurity I carry. And one day, I know I will learn to silence these voices. Until then, I just ask for patience. I just ask that you don't forget. Everything I do, everything I feel, is because I love you too much. I know it's not fair. It's not fair to make you carry the weight of something that is mine, that comes from within me. I know sometimes you look at me trying to understand what is happening, trying to decipher what is going on in my head, but not even I know. It's like I'm my worst enemy. I create problems in my mind. I invent scenarios that don't exist, and unintentionally, I place barriers between us. I love you so much that sometimes it suffocates me. This love leaves me without space to breathe. And I don't want you to feel that too. I don't want you to think that you're trapped with me, as if my love were a chain. Because it's not that. I want you to feel free by my side. I want you to look at me and see a person who makes you happy, who brings you peace, not someone who makes you tired. But sometimes it's stronger than me. It's like a knot in the chest that squeezes and squeezes, and I don't know how to untie it, because every second away from you my head fills with thoughts that don't give me peace. I start questioning things that shouldn't be questioned. I start imagining things that only hurt me. And the worst part is, I know you don't deserve this. I know you're here, that you chose me, and that you haven't given me a single reason to doubt. But the fear is still here, the fear of not being good enough, the fear of not being enough to keep you here. The fear that one day someone more interesting, more beautiful, more intelligent, someone better than me, will show up and take you away. This fear is what kills me every day. And I hate feeling this way. I hate becoming a version of myself that I don't like. An insecure, needy, fragile version. And the most frustrating thing is that I don't want to lose you because of this. Because you are the person who makes me want to be better. Before you, I thought I knew what love was. I thought I understood what it was like to care about someone, but you came and showed me that true love is much bigger, much more intense than I imagined. And now that I know this, I don't want to let go. I can't let go. But sometimes it feels like jealousy speaks for me. It takes control and makes me say things I didn't want to say. It makes me act in a way that I promised myself I would never act. It makes me become the type of person who puts fear and weight where there should only be lightness. And I end up hating myself for this. I keep asking myself why I am like this, why I can't be more secure, more stable. Because deep down I know that I am hurting the person I love most in the world. And the last thing I want is to hurt you. The last thing I want is for you to feel suffocated or tired of me. I know that you are free. I know that you need your freedom, your space, your friendships, your life beyond me. And I want to be the person who supports you in that, who lets you be who you are without placing chains or limits. But at the same time, I need to confess, when you are far away, when you are too happy somewhere that does not include me, it's as if a part of me feels that I am losing you, even if that's not true. Not because I don't want you to be happy. On the contrary, I want you to be the happiest person in the world. But because a part of me is afraid of being left aside, afraid that you will realize that life out there is better without me. I know this is selfish. I know that love is not possession. I know that love is trust, it's surrender, it's peace. And I want to give you that. I want to give you the best of me. But sometimes it feels like I'm stuck in this vicious cycle. I love you so much that, unintentionally, I end up losing myself in the middle of this feeling. I get overwhelmed, trying to control something that cannot be controlled. You. Because deep down I know I can't hold you back, I can't stop you from being who you are. I can't force you to love me or choose me every day. And that is my biggest fear. The fear that one day you will wake up and decide you don't want to stay anymore. The fear that, no matter how much I love you, it will not be enough to keep you here. I don't want you to see me as someone weak. I don't want you to think that I am too small to hold such a big love. But sometimes my insecurity speaks louder. It screams, it torments me. I question myself, do you really love me? Or will you one day realize that you can have something better? And I hate feeling this way, because you don't deserve this. You deserve someone who loves you with security, who loves you lightly, who makes you smile without making you carry a weight that is not yours. And I am trying to be that person. I swear I am. Not because you asked me to, but because I want to be someone better. I want to be someone you are proud to love. I know that loving someone also means trusting. And I trust you. But sometimes it seems like I don't trust myself. It's as if deep down I still believe that I'm not worthy of your love. That, at any moment, all of this could fall apart. I just need you to know this. I need you to understand that when jealousy appears, it's not because I want to hold you back or keep you away from the world. It's because I'm afraid. It's because you mean so much to me that sometimes the love I feel for you gets mixed with insecurity and ends up overflowing in a way that I can't control. But I am learning. I'm trying to control this because you deserve beautiful love, light love, love that makes you smile, not love that weighs you down. I'm searching within myself for answers, trying to understand where this insecurity comes from, trying to heal so that it no longer affects what we have. Because you are worth every effort, because I want to love you in the right way. And maybe it will take some time. Maybe I will stumble a few times along the way. But I promise that I won't give up. I won't give up on myself. I won't give up on us, because what we have is worth more than any fear, any insecurity, any doubt. I just ask for your patience, not because I deserve it, but because I love you so much. I know that what I feel is strong, is real, and that it's worth fighting for to make it the best love you've ever had. I want to be your safe place, just like you are mine. I want to be the person who makes you smile every day, without anything getting in the way of that. I love you, and I will learn to love you without fear, without despair, without doubts, because you deserve it. I just wanted you to understand me. I wanted you to know that, behind every strange silence, behind every lost look, there is a battle within me. I fight every day against this feeling that makes me seem like someone I am not. Because I am not just jealousy, I am not just fear. I am someone who loves you with all the strength that exists in me, but who sometimes gets lost trying to hold onto it the wrong way. When you smile, when you talk about something that makes you happy, my heart fills up. It's as if the whole world disappears and only you are left there in front of me. But at the same time, that fear arises, a fear that whispers, what if one day the reason for your smile is no longer me? I know that love cannot be about possession. I know that love needs to be light, that loving someone also means letting them be free. I know that I cannot control what you feel, what you want, or even what the future holds for us. But it's as if a part of me, an irrational and stubborn part, thinks that if I hold on tight enough, maybe I can stop you from leaving. And that is what hurts me the most, because I know that holding on too tightly might be what, in the end, makes you go away. I know that if I do not learn to trust more in myself and in what we have, I might end up destroying something so precious. I just wish I could explain this to you without seeming weak, without seeming insecure or needy, because that's not it. It is not that I think you will hurt me or that you intend to harm me. It's that the love I feel for you is so great, so intense that it frightens me. Sometimes I stop and watch you in silence. I think about how amazing you are, how much your presence makes my days better, how much I admire and respect you. And then that fear comes again. Am I all that for you? Do you look at me the same way I look at you? I know it's ridiculous. I know that this kind of thinking only hurts, only pushes me away from you, but it's there. And I fight against it every day, because what I really want is to love you in the most beautiful way possible. I want to make you happy. I want to be the person you look at and think, he's the one I want to be with. I don't want you to see me as someone fragile. because deep down that's what scares me the most. That you see me as someone who can't handle his own insecurity, that you see me as a burden. Because you deserve lightness. You deserve someone who loves you strongly, but without holding back. And I promise that I'm trying. Every time jealousy appears, it's as if I'm fighting against myself. Because a part of me wants to give you the world, wants to let you be free to be who you are. But the other part is afraid of losing what it loves the most. And it's hard to explain this because, many times, I don't even understand it myself. But I'm learning. I'm learning that loving is not holding, that loving is trusting. That loving is knowing that if you're here, it's because you want to be here. Not because I'm holding you, not because I'm trapping you. I just need to ask for your patience. Not because it's fair, but because I love you more than anything. And this love, even with all my flaws, is the truest thing that exists in me. Even when I stumble, even when I make mistakes, all I want is to love you the right way. I know you deserve the best of me. And I'm trying. I'm fighting against these fears, against these insecurities, because you are worth it. You are worth every effort, every change, every day that I look at myself and think, I need to be better for him, for us. If one day you feel that it's hard, that I am weighing you down more than helping, please tell me. Call me, look into my eyes and remind me that love doesn't need this. Because sometimes, amid the chaos I create within myself, all I need is to hear from you. I am here. I'm not going anywhere. These words, as simple as they may seem, have the power to calm me. They bring me back to reality, reminding me that I don't need to be afraid, because you have already chosen me, and I need to trust that. I need to trust that what we have is strong enough to overcome anything, including my own fears. I won't give up on us. Even on tough days, even when it seems like jealousy wants to take over, I will fight. I will be stronger. Because I want you to look at me and see someone worth it, someone who knows how to love the right way. And I know I can be that person. For you, for us. I love you. More than anything. And I will prove it every day until you never have to doubt again. I just wanted you to know that I am here. I am here fighting against my own fears and trying to be better. Because you are the most important thing I have. Every word I say, every mistake I make, it all comes from this great love that sometimes even scares me. I know I'm not perfect. I know that sometimes I let jealousy speak louder, but I'm trying. I am learning to trust more, to take a deep breath before acting, to believe that what we have is real and strong enough to overcome any insecurity. I just want to be someone you are proud to love. I want you to look at me and think, he's worth it. And if one day the weight of my words or my actions becomes too much, call me. Look me in the eyes and bring me back. Because the last thing I want is to hurt you. The last thing I want is to lose you. I love you so much it hurts, but I promise that I'll transform this love into something light, beautiful, and that makes you smile every day. Please don't forget, when fear arises, it is not greater than what I feel for you. And I'm here, willing to fight against anything, even against myself, so that our love can be the best it can be. If you have gone through something like this, or know someone who deals with jealousy, tell me in the comments. I want to know what you think about it, about how love and fear sometimes get confused. If you liked this text, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any content like this. I'll see you in the next video. And remember, love is only real when it brings peace, not weight.